So we're headed over to our buddy truck driver Kurt's place, Mr. Mustang Guru. Anybody that knows my buddy Norm, he's kind of a mirror image of Norm in the aspect that instead of being Mopar Guru guy, he's a Mustang Guru guy. And we're gonna check this car out and see what it's all about. And hopefully, I got 2 more miles. Hopefully, we can all come out on a fair deal on this situation where, you know, I'm making money, because that's what it's all about for me, is to make money. Once again, I want to say that I don't care what kind of car it is. It can be a Honda Civic for all I give a shit, okay? I don't care. It doesn't matter to me about, you know, what it is. But, you know, that's just because I've been doing it so long. And yeah, you kind of get the idea. Let's get over to Kurt's house. We got a long drive. It's about another 45 minutes. I'm going to let you go. And when we get there, we're going to see what he's got to say and actually work on over at Mustang Kurt's place. Down the road we go. Some stuff and selling some stuff.
What are you doing here, guys? What's going on? What do we got out here in the front yard? What is that?
It's an 89
Now hold on, did you blow that motor up or something you said?
Yeah, I blew.
Let's go look at that thing. What happened to it, bud? Talk to me.
It was had a lot of miles on it, and supposedly.
I thought that thing was like high-tech, beautiful, brand new action going on.
Well, it's got a like pretty
That's
high.
not what you were saying though.
It's got a Lintec $4,500 transmission in it, but the motor hadn't been redone. I broke a crankshaft in it.
Yeah, what year is this thing?
It's an 89 LX.
Yeah. No, they call these Fox body. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, Fox body. So,
gas hog, basically.
Man, it gets not bad. It's got the Cobra intake on it. Gets about 23 miles to the gallon, 24 miles to the gallon on the highway.
Yeah, these were really popular for racing. A lot of racers would build these things for racing, for circle track racing. Am I right, Kurt?
Not circle track.
Being a Mustang guy that you are.
Yeah. I just sold one about a month ago, a blue one.
Yeah. How much?
3,500 bucks.
Huh. How much is this one worth?
It was. This was pretty nice, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot more than that.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Kurt. I'm not here for explanations, okay? We're not, you know, at Kurt's used car sales shop here. I just asked how much it was worth, bud. I don't need, look at me, I don't need a 1 or 2 week, you know, sob story over it. Okay, soap opera. What are we looking at here? How much?
Well, I need to pull the motor and rebuild the motor.
Okay, I'm going to ask it again. Watch this. This is the 3rd time. How much is this car worth, just like it sits, Kurt? Throw it at me.
Whatever somebody will give.
Okay, I mean, in your opinion, how much is it worth?
As is, probably, I don't know, $4 grand.
$4,000.
But running, a lot more than that.
How much? Like 10 or 12?
Running, yeah, probably close to 10.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like almost blue book value when they were brand new.
Fox bodies are hot, man, and it's got a lot of goodies in it.
Sure, you aren't saying that just because you own one.
No, it's got a lot of goodies in it. So.
What do we got over here, Kurt? What's going on with this monster?
Could
I say monster or rust bucket? It's a beautiful car. What is that?
It's a 69.
69.
S code 390.
Okay, whoa. Here we go with these VIN numbers again. Okay. What's S code, bud? What's an S code car?
So S code is a 390 4-barrel GT from the
factory. High performance.
So that's a 390 big block job, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, needs a lot of work, dude.
And it's a factory 4-speed car too.
I'm speculating by restoring several of these in the past. This is a $30,000 or $40,000 restoration to restore this car back to brand new showroom condition. What do we got inside, dude? Is it rotted and rusted? You got the doors locked. Hope nobody steals that thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd hate for someone to pop the locks in your driveway here out in the out in the Kurtz junkyard and drive away with it.
I got it covered for a lot, so.
You do? Or are you shitting me?
Haggerty's insurance.
You're joking.
No, I got it covered.
You got this thing covered and it's parked in your driveway and non-drivable?
It's about to be in my garage.
You're telling me that this thing is covered under insurance and you don't even drive it?
Not yet.
It's sitting here. It's just sitting here collecting rust.
Right. I mean.
Wow.
Real.
I'm sorry, Kurt. Someone just asked me, can we see that engine or no?
Yeah.
Someone just asked me right here. I just saw him say, hey, let's see the motor on this thing.
All right.
Okay, can we do that, Kurt?
Yeah, no problem.
Good. I want to see what a big block 390 looks like. Now, let me ask you this, dude, because I've done it before, okay? I've done it, but I'm going to ask you, have you ever taken a big block out of a Mustang before and put it back in?
Oh, yeah. It's tight.
It's a tight, tight job. Look at the headers on this thing. Look how close that is. Yeah. Now, you say this is a factory 4-barrel car. I mean, is that something special? Is that extra cost when they ordered the car?
S code is a 394 barrel from the factory.
Okay, so that is a 390. So, you know, I don't know if you know this or not, being the Mustang guru guy that you are, but you know Mustang's the one that started all that, right?
They started what?
They started the trend of ordering your car any way you want it.
Right.
Mustang is basically the original, authentic #1 muscle car ever built. Do you know the history on Mustangs?
I can't remember it.
Exactly. You know K codes though, right?
Yeah.
And R codes.
Oh yeah.
You know what an L code is?
Not an L.
That means low down, dude. Okay, low down, and let's not worry about the VIN plate, bud. Okay, that's the L code.
Alright.
Now, a lot of these Mustangs, people would actually take them and they would convert them into that code of a car that they'd want, like the GT350, GT500. Okay, but it wasn't a real code car.
Right.
But what they would do is they would go out and buy all this aftermarket stuff and convert it into that.
Clone.
The clone. It's called the C code, dude. C code. So it was a C code Mustang, and then what they do is they drag them out to Barrett Jackson car auction, and then they'd sell them for hundreds and thousands of dollars to these people because, you know, that's what they wanted. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
You know, and the main colors were usually white with blue stripes and black letters. Okay? It was always the white and the blue that always hit the numbers, dude. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Okay, so we got a 69. This is a beautiful car. How much did you get for it, Kurt? Be honest. I can't hear you, bud.
I can't tell my secrets, man.
Okay. Yeah. You're one of these guru guys. You don't want anybody to know how much you paid for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that you gave around $5,000 for it. And you found it in somebody's barn or old garage and sliced and chewed them down to get a good deal on it.
Well, I bought it from my best friend's brother. He had 3 Mach 1s. I bought all 3 of them.
All right. Well, keep the insurance on it because living out here in the country, dude, you probably got a lot of crooks going on that really want this car, buddy. All right, so you can kind of see that our buddy Kurt knows his lingo when it comes to codes and, you know, VIN numbers, kind of like I was telling you, which, yeah, what's going on over here, we got hubcaps. Are you a hubcap guy too, or?
It's my swap meet truck.
Wow.
So, like this,
Are these Mustang hubcaps? Is that a Mustang hubcap we're looking at?
Not that one, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's
But hubcaps still sell good, huh?
Yeah, they do. Like, I leave my trailer loaded with all my swap meet stuff.
Yeah.
All different kinds of parts.
I used to be a swapper too. I was in Volkswagens. I took a Volkswagen bus. I cut the front nose off and made a trailer out of it.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's called Pete's Swapping Goodies. What's this thing here? We got a 70 model.
Yeah, 70 model.
Now, how can you tell a 70 from a 69? Just by looking at the back end.
Yeah, the tail lights are different on a 70.
Tail lights are recessed and they got a little action going on around them, see?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, that's the first inclination that it's a 70 because a 70 and a 69 are almost basically the same. Another thing we got, which I like about the 70 model, and I mentioned it early, you got that awesome
big fat giant thin trim going on down there, that cast aluminum stuff. That's just beautiful down there. I love that stuff, dude. It really gives it that muscle car era look, you know what I'm saying? It's not too much trim, but it's just enough trim to say, get out of my way, bitch, because I'm going to run you over. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense to me.
Now, of course, this is the car that my friend Pete said you can just go ahead and give to me for painting your cars. Now, what's special about this thing, though? Besides being a 70 job.
It's got a 351 Cleveland in it.
Okay, so this one here is just your basic Mustang fastback job. It's nothing special.
Well,
but it is a Mach 1.
It had every option: factory air,
and that's
power brakes, everything you could get, power steering.
Now let me ask you this.
It was high option, is all I'm saying.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you get all the options on it, the power brakes, the power steering, blah, 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 is that what actually makes it into the Mach 1? Or is it the trim package that makes it into the Mach 1?
The trim package and being a fastback.
Being a fastback trim package makes it the Mach 1.
Yeah.
Now, do the Mach 1s have different grills on them than the regular old fastback job?
Well,
we don't know, or
for one, the 70, the lights are different because you only have 2 headlights.
And I believe the hood's a little different on the 70 than on the 69. Am I correct?
Yeah, they are.
Because you got this action here coming out of the scoop right here, and on the 69 you don't have that. The 69 is just basically a 69 hood, and that's it.
And a 69 has double headlights on each side, so.
Right, exactly. Okay, I like the 70 model. I think the 70's the kicker of the whole situation. It gives it a lot more muscle car look. Look at that headlight action going on there. You can't beat that, dude.
There's something special about this car. It's got, actually, I've got the original motor that goes in it.
Number matching.
Yeah, the original Cleveland. But right now it's got a 351 Boss in it.
Okay.
Which is a Cleveland. It's a 4-bolt main and dual-point ignition.
Okay, now.
Very, very rare.
Now, what's the difference? I already know. Between the Cleveland heads and the, what's the other? You got the Cleveland and what else?
You got the Windsor.
Windsor. What's the difference between the Cleveland and the Windsor?
Well, the Cleveland heads are a lot
beefier,
and
they
bigger.
got bigger valves. Am I correct?
Yeah, different combustion chamber.
Right. So the Cleveland's really the way to go.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. All right, so we're actually here to look at a Mustang convertible where I don't even see it. I guess it's way in the back corner over there. The worst corner of the whole shop, because this is the car that Kurt wants to be painted, and he claims that it's a paint-ready situation with minor bodywork on it. Isn't that what you're telling us, Kurt?
A lot of the bodywork's been done, yeah.
Hey, look what we got here, bud. We got 2 or 3 more Mustangs and a Cougar behind us. I think we've seen enough of these fastback Mustangs and all this. Why don't we just get to the core of the story? Let's go check out your convertible. Tell us a little back history of it before we squeeze back in that corner. What's going on with it, Kurt?
Okay, so this is a 68 GT convertible.
I thought it was 69, 67.
No, it's a 68 GT convertible, and it's an S code 390 GT, all original, numbers matching.
Now, when you say GT, is it a 350 or a 500? Do we got numbers like that on the rockers, or?
No, it's not like the Shelby.
It's
a 68 GT S code 390.
Right.
But it is a true GT car.
Now, what's going on with this car?
So I've had this car for probably 25, 30 years, and
this was like your first Mustang?
No.
Or your first keeper?
Probably, yeah, my first keeper, yeah.
And what's going on with it?
But that car is one car that, of all the cars that I have, my wife said that one, no matter what happened, we'll never sell that one.
So you're never going to sell that car ever?
That's what she says. That's going to be our one. We're going to cruise around and
go to the car shows.
Have fun with. Go to the car show.
Go to the
cruise the Sonic.
There you go. Sonic hop jobs and just have fun with it.
Do some street hot rodding, you know.
Good guys.
Oh yeah.
So we see Kurt's actually got himself a really nice shop over here. I would call it a man cave hobby shop. Typical shop that you would see in a place like this, trashed out, junked out, and overwhelmed with places to actually stand. Let's look at his car and see what we got as we look at this car that's got spot putty all over it.
Okay, first of all, Kurt, I can't see it when you're there.
All right.
Come over. Okay, you walk there. We go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we got our fenders. Let's start out with that. Are these the fenders going on it?
That's the fender.
Why do we got yellow paint here, bud? What's going on with that?
I don't know. Just
We don't even know.
The guy that helped me do the body work before, that's what he did.
What's the story on that, dude? What happened? Why didn't he finish it? I mean,
Well-
you might as well tell everybody else the soap opera story, too. See if they can get some tears in their eyes over it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it was like a pay-as-you-go, you know, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually painted that red 68 GT
Okay,
right there,
okay.
the hard top. And this car was actually supposed to get painted first.
Mm-hmm.
But I did one of those flips and decided I wanted to finish my race car first,
Which is your red one?
my red one.
Right,
And
what year is that thing?
It's a 68 GT
Okay.
J code.
So basically, this little deal we're talking about, the soap opera end of it, is basically your fault. You didn't have money to finish it.
No, I had the money to finish it.
Okay, then
but-
why didn't he finish it? What happened?
So then he just got to the point where he didn't have time to do my convertible, and he basically
Come get your car, get out of the shop, I gotta go.
kinda, yeah.
So what's going on over here, Kurt? If you can get out of the way, please, thank you.
Alright.
Alright, so I can see where he put spot putty on it. I'm not a big fan of red spot putty. Probably had some pinholes in there from the bodywork. That's telling me that there's probably a lot of bodywork on this quarter panel right here. Okay, and by the time he got done block sand all, he went ahead and swiped it with spot putty and was going to fill the pinholes in. If we look down at it, it looks like it's okay, but I see kind of, is that a dent right there, or something's going on right here where the body line feels like it's a little sharp, dude.
Yeah,
It doesn't have that nice roll to it. You see what I'm saying?
Right, he replaced the lower quarter.
Okay. Okay. So what the problem is there, it needs filler on the bottom of that to get that nice round curvature going on. You know, this isn't really a good angle to be looking at the car to paint. Let's look at the back of the, is this the color we're going with?
No.
Okay, what's going on with that?
So the guy that I got it from changed the color.
Okay,
of the
what
car.
color did you want it?
So that's Tahoe turquoise, which is not correct.
Okay.
The original color is like the Bullet car. It's supposed to be Highland green
it's a
metallic.
Got
yeah.
it. Right. It's a forest looking green.
Kinda.
Alright, so I would say that he's probably got, let's just go ahead and throw a number out there, 65% of the body work done. I don't see your doors. Here's some body work where he started here. And here's something that I really disgustingly hate, and I try to detour people from it. It's called Alumatech, or what's the name of it? All metal filler. All metal filler is good for nothing. What this stuff was made and designed for, and I don't think you even know, it was actually made and designed for aluminum.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was not even designed to use on a metal car. Now what the problem you have with this stuff is it doesn't have any flex in it. When it dries, it's basically like a piece of concrete. So if you accidentally hit a hard bump and it just happens to vibrate through the car, it can literally crack the all metal from one end to the other, and you'll have a big hairline crack in there, and eventually moisture will get in and it'll all fall out. I think all metal is, what can we say, over-talked, over-exaggerated, and people really don't know what it's actually for because they really weren't around when the stuff first came out. Do you understand? So if you have any all metal in it, the only way I will do it is you're going to write a paper that says, I am not guaranteeing anything or warranting anything, or all the all metal will have to come out. I think we already talked about that anyway. Am I right, Kurt?
You're right.
Exactly. See, the hand's talking to you
Right.
because I'm not going to get this in my ass after I paint your car and go through all the hassle, and then 6 months later you tell me you fucked up. I didn't fuck nothing up.
So how
Plain and
about,
simple, Kurt.
Right. So how about if you?
I have to take all that out and
Take
redo
it
all the
out.
body work.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, what about the doors and the hood and fenders? Do we got Bondo and crap? Okay, the body work hasn't even been done on that.
Right.
So it needs all the body work done on that.
Exactly.
And what kind of action are on the doors? Because I don't even see doors, Kurt. I don't see doors.
I got him out here. Where
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's the ones we passed out there, the green ones.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that would need to be done with this is you would have to completely gut it out for me to work on it. Everything inside the car that doesn't go with the car that I am not going to paint, you will have to remove.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I would have to get this thing over to my shop in a gutted haul situation. You're talking about possibly painting the underneath of the car and also the engine compartment, am I correct?
Correct.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, hold on a minute, Kurt. Before we go look at your doors, what's going on with this, bud? What's up with this angle?
This is my 68.
And it looks like you had it painted.
I did. It's a 68 GT Mercury Cougar. It's a true GT. Very
Now, when you say
rare.
GT, what's it got, a big block in it?
Yeah, it's another S Code 390 GT big block.
390. Wow.
390 numbers match.
Policy lock, traction, rear end, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
Would you say that the Cougar is basically an oversized Mustang?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Would you say that? That
like
the Cougar is basically, all it is a Mustang, it's just a different body style Mustang?
I think they're.
I think that they're pretty damn close to being almost exactly the same car.
Yeah.
They're a unibody car for one, just like a Mustang, am I correct? Everything's basically the same on this, just a little different size, features, and styles.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think Cougars are as popular as they say though, Kurt.
I like them a little better.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
As long as you like them, fuck everybody else.
That's right.
All right, so I'm looking at your red Mustang. When was this thing painted, Kurt?
Oh, probably 5 years ago.
About 5 years ago, okay. I'm looking at the finish on this, and I'm kind of angling it at this angle here as I look at the light right here. And I don't know if anybody can see that in the camera. There's a lot of solvent pulp going on. Can you kind of see that?
Right.
And that's caused by a chemical reaction, possibly maybe chemicals in your shop here getting on your paint. If it was me, okay, if it was me, I would be covering this car and forget the one outside.
Oh, I do. It's that
Okay, well, something's going on with this finish. And I don't know what it is, but it could use a good color sanding and buff job to get all that out of there.
It never
Hold on, Kurt, we got us a train out here in the country. Does that put you to sleep at night?
It really doesn't bother me.
Do you think the train company does that on purpose to piss you off? Because they really don't need to do that.
I used to wonder, yeah.
Do you think they do that just because they're passing your house and they're going to say, oh, look at this guy, I'm going to piss him off now? Yeah, you know, they could be doing that. All right, this is my opinion on the paint job. The guy did an awesome job. I think the body work, if you can get out of the way. Thank you, Kurt, thank you. The body work came out really, really nice. I'm looking down this quarter panel action and the doors and fenders. I think he did a good job over here. The only thing that I see wrong with this, it has some type of chemical reaction going on. And that's pretty common with the base coat clear coat. We don't know what kind of paint he used on it. If you color sand and buff this thing and really detail it out, I think the car would come out and look awesome, dude.
I'm just not happy with like the way the fender lined up.
That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what that does? You know what that is? You
Body
get your
light.
ass down on the floor, you get a couple spacer washers, you put them in there and pull the fender back out, Kurt. Okay, what's so hard about that? Are you gonna bitch at me because I didn't line your door up perfect?
You know, I can only do what I can do with what I got, Kurt.
Right.
Okay, when you're giving me doors and fenders and hoods off all these other cars that didn't go on the car when you first got the car, how am I gonna line the stuff up perfect?
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say here? Do you understand the situation? You see the deal now, okay?
So, are we going to be some kind of, you know, guru type? I'm going to get my fine-tooth comb out and I'm going to check everything over and make sure that, you know, everything's flawlessly perfect. Okay, here we go. Like right here. Look at this. Are we going to come over here and say, well, it looks really great, Pete, but look at this.
Yeah.
The deck lid's a little lower. Okay, is that my fault that the factory deck lid didn't fit on there perfect, Kurt? Is that my fault?
No, it's not your fault.
Exactly. So how can you say, the only way to fix something like that is we would have to literally grind this down, okay, to nothing right here. Start here and grind it down to nothing, and then re-weld this whole lip up to make that right. Okay, you're talking concourse action going on here, Kurt. Okay?
Right.
Do you understand?
I got
That
you.
takes hours and hours. That's what you call by the hour type job. All right. Now, I kind of agree with you on that other fender over there. He could have you know, at least lined it up and got it all looking good.
I think you should have lined everything up right first before
Yeah.
you painted it a little bit.
Right, right. Okay, but the real deal is, some people get to this stage right here, especially, I don't know what kind of price it was. I'm sure it's some buddy deal situation since y'all were, you know,
Yeah.
junior high friends and all this. I'm thinking that he got to the point of pain and said, look, man, I've got a lot of work in this car. I'm going to go ahead and get this car together. I got to get it out of here. I got other shit to do.
Got in a hurry at the end.
Yeah, and that's usually what people do.
And what happened is he didn't wet sand it, and he left it up to me to do that.
Oh, so
he
you
should
did
have
that.
done it. I didn't do it, but I had another guy help me wet sand
Okay,
it.
well,
and he-
like I said, the car looks great, Kurt. We don't want to go on forever with it. Needs a little detailing out. The fenders can use a little action, like you said, on the door. But, I mean, other than that, okay, hold on. We were talking about that. What happened here, bud?
So the guy that helped me.
Okay,
do
somebody
the wet
burned.
sand-
It looks like there was a scratch there.
Yeah. So he burned through the clear.
So he burned through it. The only way that you're going to fix that right, you got to sand the whole hood down and repaint it.
I know it, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry to say that, Kurt.
Right.
All right, you might as well, you know, bite the bullet and say, okay, my friend Pete, let me get it running, bring it over, and we'll paint it. And that's the deal. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and look at this thing. You got anything to say to anybody out there, Kurt, being a guy like you are?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. How do you like your backyard shop here, dude?
Oh,
Does it suit you well? Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted my own shop.
This is my advice. I'm going to go ahead and say something.
All
Can
right.
I say something now?
Go ahead.
You need to get out here and clean this mess up. It looks like shit.
I'm working on it.
You got all this crap in this corner here.
Right.
Look at this. It looks like junk, dude. It looks like trash. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure everything here is a valuable piece of something.
Right.
Okay? I can't even, it took me 45 minutes to get from that corner over to here. Look how long this damn video is. Okay? I mean, you're going to pull an engine out, you said? How? How are we going to pull an engine out today? We're not. Okay, we're not doing that. What's going on with the Harley tanks? Where's your chopper?
It's just a tank I came across to sell at the swap meet.
Got it. All right, I love your flame job, dude. You can't beat that.
Right.
That will work, dude. That'll work. We got to go, Kurt. Take it easy.
All right.
Shake a hand, make a friend, bud. And we'll see if we can work something out. If we can't, hey, we're still friends.
That's right.
We're still friends, buddy.
That's right, man.
All right, bud.
So the real deal is should my friend Pete paint this car, and is he going to be able to put up with the frustrations of some picky guy that's got a shop at his house that's worried about a fucking body line from the factory? I'm looking at it like, you know, maybe I can do it for him, maybe I can't. I don't know. We're going to have a talk with this guy and see what he thinks, and we might possibly, hopefully, see his car over at SWRNC getting painted so he can have his dream come true and say, now I got it.
Okay, how y'all doing out there? This is Sammy Slash, straight out of Miami, you sons of bitches. And I just want to say hello to everybody out there, and I hope you're enjoying this little video that we're making over here at SWRNC, Southwest Rides and Customs. Beautiful hat that I don't have. This ain't about my hat. We're not going to talk about all that. What we are going to talk about, though, is we're going to talk about this video. I got a few notes here that I just want to go ahead and point out. As we're going, of course, I'm not going to stop and, you know, stay there for 37 minutes and talk, because I know you don't like that. I know you don't like Sammy Solana cutting in on a video and you listening to it, you cocksuckers, sons of bitches, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do because you got to get her done. I'm the one that came up with that, not my friend Pete. My friend Pete didn't come up with that. I'm the advertising guy. I'm the guy that gets you done and does you right. So I got a few notes right here. You can see I like to dialogue when I'm doing. I like to write it down. I like to, you know, scrupulise it, you might say. That's what I'm talking about. Just kind of scrupulizing it and get her done. And trying to say, you know, is that really necessary? Is it really the best thing at all? You know, it's kind of like Miami, where I'm from. Miami is a beautiful place to be. Just like my hat used to be beautiful, but it's not anymore. And now we got the notes right here. Let's go ahead and read some of these. So this guy, Mr. Mustang guy here, this dude, he's claiming that all of his cars are special. Every single one of them is a special car. Yeah, I mean, you got this cocksucker over here, you got this son of a bitch over here, you got this pile of shit in the back, you got these 3 trucks, and you got this 4 other wheels and tires hanging out over here, and you got a fender over here, and everything he's got is a rare situation. You know? Okay, so the first car we looked at, the white Mustang, the late model job, he said a transmission in that thing is worth, how much did he say it was worth? He said a $4,700 transmission. $4,700. And then he turns around, my friend Pete, nicely, the guy that he is, being polite and courteous, asked him how much the car's worth. He says it's worth $4,000. He's losing money. So is it really worth that much? And he says it's a rare car. Everything, he seems that everything he's got is rare. I don't understand. He's got J-code cars over there, S-code cars, R-code cars. He's got X, Y's, and Z's for all I know, whatever the hell that is. He talks about this other Mustang here. What did we see here? Okay, everything is rare that he's got. We got that. Let's go over here to this one, this page here. Okay, it says right here, he says, it's so far, okay. So, you know, we get into the story of the vehicle at hand, and it leads into a soap opera situation. You know, it's not like, hey, my friend Pete, I'm the one that came up with that. I'm the one that made that up, not Pete, the guy that runs the place. Anyway, back to the story. So he's telling us, he says, look, okay, the guy screwed me around, okay? He gave me this and he did me that and he used the wrong stuff on it and blah, blah, blah. Is that my problem? That's what I'm saying. Why don't we just get to the point and let's just talk about painting the car, you son of a bitch. That's all I want to do. Not me personally, of course. I'm talking like, you know, 7-person situation. My friend Pete shows up, you know, you get the idea. How y'all doing out there today? The weather's changing over here in Moab, Utah. It's starting to get a little chilly willy out. So, you know, let's keep going with this here. Let's see, we got, okay, then he talks about a Cougar that he's got. He's got a Cougar, and he says that's another rare car. It seems like every car he's got, it's all rare. It's a rare something. I'm sorry, my tooth falling. I'm gonna leave my tooth out. It fell out here. Let's go ahead and leave that out because we're gonna get a little bit loud probably. But every single car that the guy's got, he said it's like, it's a rare situation. I only own rare cars is what, I don't understand. You know, that's how these collector guys are. And everything that they have is rare. I'm thinking the toilet seat that he sits on takes a shit on probably once a week, constipational shit. Hell, that's a rare situation. If you ask him, might be possibly a situation. Let's see here. So he talked about the car that his buddy painted, said it was a crappy paint job and it looks like shit. But it's a rare car too because it's a GT job and it's a race car, I guess. Big block Johnson situation, I don't know. You know, big block V8 job, whatever it is. And then he says the deal, let's say complaining people, concourse restoration, bullshit. Yeah, get what you pay for. Okay, so you kind of get the idea here. We go over to this guy's house, not me personally. I'm sorry, I'm talking as a third person. I'm the one that came up with all that. We, you know, who is we? Me, myself, and I. Because Sammy Salami doesn't bullshit around, doesn't fuck around. He gets it done and does it right. Okay, me, I'm the one, we, okay? We, you're the ones that started all that shit. But that's okay, I'm gonna give it to my friend Pete. I'm gonna let him have the credit. I'm just an edit guy. That's all I am. I'm the guy that makes the videos beautiful and makes them all come out the way you like them. So if you like them, give Sammy a thumbs up. Do something for Sammy, okay? Because I'm living here in this god-awful dust bowl. I'm doing the best job I can do. So just give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I gotta go. This is Sammy over here at Salami Glass Name. I miss Miami. I miss Miami. I got some new hats ordered. Hopefully those hats are gonna come in. And, you know, my friend Pete decided, he gave me a $20 bill and said, go get some hats, Sammy. Buy some hats. Get off my ass about your son of a bitch, cocksucker hat, you bastard, fucking son of a bitch. I gotta go. Take it easy. Sammy Salami straight out of Miami. And if you don't like it, stick it in your own ass, you cocksucker son of a bitch.